in this life, we have to always remind us what is end of the all most important. It is not the others around you. It is you always. Everything starts from you. Your focus should be always on you and in your well-being. And so often in this life we forget that, or we think about that we have to do more in order to correct certain things or pour out on ourselves of ourselves to others to make us better, all of us, to resolve those problems. It is so easy, all of us who are empathic and taking care of others, to go that route that you are always serving and helping others, but nobody is helping you. And what is even worse is that you are not even yourself taking care of you like you should. You think that the best thing that you can do always is to give yourself to others and help so much and do as much as you can. But actually the best thing that you can do for you and all of others is to always make sure that your cup is full before you are pouring yourself to anything. And after all, we are just humans and we have our own limitations and limited energy. We are limited in every way what we can do. And you have to also understand that our efficiency goes down every time that our energy and powers go down. So when we are fully rested and taken care of ourselves, we can give to the maximum extent to us and everybody around us, from us. And that is the most beneficial thing that you can do for everybody, for everything. It is not selfishness. It is not about you only thinking about yourself. It is just a true way to be most helpful and caring for all of us when you take care of yourself first. You can easily see in all of us when our energy resources start to get low, how our behavior start to change, how we start to think differently and behave differently in a negative way. And you can see that how that will affect then everything around you, and what that then ultimately creates more. It creates more and more that negative loop. So end of the all, when you thought about helping others and doing your best actually you are doing the worst thing that you can do, destroying everything in you and around you because of you not taking care of yourself. If you are the one that are keeping yourself up and around you, all those people, what then happens if you fall down? Because end of all, that will end up happening if you just keep going on that same route, never taking really care of yourself. And also you have to take care of your self-happiness. Do those things that are for you, that makes you happy. Because when you are happy, everybody around you are also happier. Everything is infectious. If you are outside with group of people, if there are so many positive people around you, naturally you are too more happy. It is just how it goes in this life. And at the end of it all, we all have that right to be happy and take care of ourselves. And end of it all, we have all this our own journeys in this life. And we are all here to grow and learn. And when we grow and learn and take care of ourselves, we can take care of better others around us, the world around us, not the other way around. We have so much potential in us, and that potential is also for all of us, not only for you, but only way you to release that, found that power and skills and everything in you is to go inside you, focus on you and your own path, your own well-being, resting and taking care of yourself. And when finally you found yourself, you can finally take so much better way care of others. In my life, it was most of liberating things when I finally started to let go in some sense. Not always being present and being available to all around me. Taking care of myself and giving time to myself. Even if it in that moment or short period of time is hurting me and around me. End of all, it is better like that. So with all we should always take care of that we have that energy to something to give before we start to give others. We need to first give to ourselves, and after that if there is something more to give, then we can give to around us. We have to, in some point of time, just stop and listen and look at our lives completely, looking at where we are going, and is this sustainable, what my life is currently. Is this serving all of us or only to somebody? What is the best for all of us? What needs to change in order to acquire that change that I want and I need, and all of us need? What are those problems that are causing that restraint, that draining, constantly draining your energy, your resources? What is the more healthier, better, sustainable way? You have to go back to these things and start from there again. There is no other way around it. We all need to be taken care of, not only somebody. We all have that right and need. That is not suggestion, that is commandment. That is something that have to happen. Like I said, it is not selfishness, totally opposite. So never forget that. Thank you again being with me. I have this personal coaching that I have started, and if you're interested about that in certain areas of your life that needs help, check out the description box and there you'll find the link. But I wish always everything good for you, and God bless you, and take care of yourself. See you next time.